All right. Okay, guys, bring it in. Come in closer to me and have a seat for me. That'd be great. Me too, Miss Autumn. All right, this is your break period. Okay. Nice and slow here, right? Oh, I wish I had my other shirt.
You gotta be at next to a pole?
No. She's like, you good right there. She's like, do I need to relocate from here? I got my candy, my drinks. See, all that sugar makes you sweat. It breaks down. It's calories. Sugar is just empty calories. You don't have that sugar, you're going to slim down like that. Especially going back to Poland. It's going to come out of you, right? So, Miss Autumn, you were in an interesting group, right? Sorry, we had a bit of a mix in class, right? But I know privates are tough. Some people think they want a private, but it's really for those who want to. It just depends on your level of hunger, right? You know, some people, if their backs are pushed against the wall, they are coming in with a vengeance, right? Others are like, I don't know what I want to do. If I want to be a dancer, if I want to get fitness, if I want to pop my pussy, which means to me, know what you want to do, because as easy as I changed your mind, as easy as a pimp will pull you out of a club. Okay? You will think that you are dating someone and they will be bringing in customers to you and clients to you. And then they'll say, hey, Autumn, I brought in 20 of my friends. Help a brother out. What are you going to do?
That nigga, you got me fucked up.
But you didn't say that. Right? So that's a stronger personality. I brought
20 people? It don't matter. I can't handle 20 people.
Something.
Okay.
So
I need 20 friends.
we did a scope on pimp versus manager. If you worked at a restaurant and I brought 20 friends in and they tipped you good, you'd be like, okay. If I kept doing it, hey, you know, you may sell and buy you a drink. I'll take you out, you know. Knowing what you want to do before going in will separate you. Not knowing what you want to do will make you easy to pull out of the club. So a dancer class, a fitness class, a seduction class, they're different classes. So when doing that, we have to teach our dancers, if you were in a dancer class, you would come in an outfit. You would learn to get comfortable in your body naked. 2, I would bring guys in here for you to do a lap dance on. 3, you would learn customer service and have to talk to them to the gift of gab. You don't need no help. I don't think you do. But all right. I would instruct you to go to a bar and see if you can get someone just to buy you a drink. Strike up a conversation. Don't exchange numbers. Don't take them home. Anybody's going to want to, let me follow you on the ground. You'd also design a whole new identity. You'd be 2 separate people, right? Different name, different hair, different look, different job. You're designing a character, and that character you must breathe life into. And when you leave it at the club. You will learn that. So that's the differences in the classes versus like, oh, we want to poll in both of them. Because then I stop and have a position where we talk. And I see where your mind is going and what are your dates. That's why you heard me say to them, what's my target date? So.
All I heard was behind my back. I can't keep looking that way. I hear the street. All I heard was that.
So I would then know how serious you are because you have a target date. You picked out a club. You've seen what they wear. If you're not sure, that's okay. So that means that takes the time to say, go to a strip club with your friends, like around midnight. Don't go early. Don't go say hi, I want to dance. Go have 2 drinks only. Right? Sit in the back, watch. One girl. You should be able to come back and tell me, how many songs did she dance to on a set? How many songs do you dance on a set?
It depends how many girls there. Sometimes
it might be only 2 songs you dance to, depending on how many girls there. If it's 4 poles, if it's crowded, there's a lot of girls there, there's a lot of customers there, you might dance 4 songs.
So your
What's the
stamina.
next songs you dance to?
The next song I danced to was 1, 2, 3, 4 songs.
If I'm late to the stage, guess who can't get off the stage? Guess who's fighting in the back? Because she's tired. You don't know if she came from work, taking care of the kids, to the job. Now you late because you don't know. It creates tension. So it also teaches you being prompt, being respectful of the time. Don't cause any problems. Focus on yourself and do your job. And it'll work out. Things will happen. You know what I mean? So you would be put in a situation. I wouldn't send any girl out there with not like you. That's why I say you got a good group, because you see those wanting to dance, returning to dance, still got you in a group where you will see that. You can do by yourself, but that's not realistic. So decide what it is that you want. My recommendation at this point is not a dancer because you haven't done any homework on it. Take a moment to look at pole bases. We've done several videos on what to pack, pimp versus manager, telling your family that you strip, your loved one, your children. You know, I have a daughter who's 24. She's in graduate school now. You know, but that's still hard for her to tell her friends what her mom does. You know, she may follow me on her page, but I may not comment on everything because I don't want people like looking at her mom twerking. You know, it's still a stigma she has to, even though stripping is now more mainstream and everybody's doing it. There was a time it wasn't like that, you know. So you have to decide on, are you going to dance locally or far away? You know, are you live in the city? Yes? No?
Yes.
Would you dance local or far away?
I don't think I can. I should focus on seduction. That should be my goal.
What's the location? Like, would you think you'll be dancing in the club, doing seduction?
I don't think I should dance in the club.
Okay.
You may change your mind if you did the homework.
If I would have to go forward.
Why?
Because I'm an educator, and I feel like if I run into one of my students' parents, that's it for me.
Look how different it is in
I don't
Atlanta.
care. I drive to school bus. I don't care who parents.
Right. Look how different it is in Atlanta, where you have lawyers that they have degrees and they just love the club scene. They in there doing bottle girls. They in there twerking. They in there doing stuff, and they still do their job. It's less. I can't wait till it gets to that point where people aren't running and hiding. And I say dance locally because this gonna be your biggest support. Is your family. Dance far away, got to build up your whole name. If the teacher if the parent is in there, but you in here already, okay?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Right, like
What you in here?
you gonna see the pastor up in there too, okay? You gonna see him.
The whole minister up there.
You know, you can be seductive and dance. You're not fucking, and you can go home. You'll make choices as you see them come. So you'll decide. You'd have to go to a club and observe that club. Just like you doing your job. You researched your job before you did it. How much is it to dance in a club? You have to pay to work. You're an independent contractor. I'm providing the guys, the ones, the bottles, the music. Y'all just can't come up in here and like, I'm working tonight.
Oh yeah.
Some places. Now she might got clown thing. Some places you can pay anywhere from 30, if you get there early, 40, 80, 60. Let a rapper like Gucci Mane come in town, it's 300. Okay? And that's the difference between touching the stage and being touching the stage or walking around. And if I walk around, I better have the gift of gab. Because there's a lot of us gonna be walking around.
So when you walk, what you do when you walk around?
Like, for instance, when I get off the stage, you know, I may walk to every guy I may not. You know.
Or you just like walk up to him?
Yeah, somebody just tipping me. You know, I would thank them. You know, to say like it's a regular guy. You know, thank you. You just like to tip me for my performance this week. Did you see my performance? You know, my name is Kat.
Oh, wow.
Things of that nature.
Oh, well, shoot, I ain't gonna answer you too.
I mean, it's up to you. Like, a lot of people don't do that.
Oh, okay.
But you want to make money. So sometimes if you just say hi to somebody,
Right.
or you get them in what's called a yes mood. A yes mood is you having a good time? Yes. Would you like to? Are you drinking? Yes. Would you like to? Would you like a dance? Yes. 3 yeses. If I'm already saying yes, I'm gonna say yes again. If I'm like, no, I'm not having no good time, but they came to have a good time. You know what I mean? If I'm doing those type of things, so the gift of gab is like, hey, thanks for coming to see me. All right, you look good tonight. Thank you. I put them in a good mood, just like when a guy compliments you. Instead of saying, yo, baby, versus saying, you look nice today. You're more receptive. Mm-hmm. So it goes, now I got to learn the gift of gab and the trickery. So a seduction artist does no pole. They get a chance. They have to have a talk game. They have to have a different, je ne sais quoi about themselves, right? Because I got to get you to the back room. Because you have some girls that are not pole dancers, but they book lap dances. They stay in the back room, one after another, all night. Boom, boom. How many times can I go back through and get a lap dance? How many songs can I lap dance to? So that's a goal. That's still a hustle, but you still make good money. So decide what part that you want, and then you can go from there. I recommend pole fitness classes. You can take private as much as you want. There's all type of different instructors. You're definitely going to learn pole in private. You're definitely going to learn pole moves. You'll definitely, reshape your body and everything in that sense. But if I'm going to be dancing, I also have to know when is the best time to dance. Y'all looked at her. I say the best time to dance. Go ahead.
The best time, like as far as like days or
season,
time,
like the year.
I feel like it's the winter.
She's right, because what happens is all of my hustlers, they ain't gonna be out in the cold all night. It's the season. We run the Super Bowl. We won the World Series. We won the Stanley Cup. This is a winning town. So they going to the games. What do they do afterwards? They got to get home to their wives. But they're going to go out and have a drink or two with the boys. It's guys' night. So you're in a season where you need to be thinking that if I'm going to do this, how long? If you wait till the summer, you're like, gee, I started, I didn't make any money. I'm like, you wait till the summer? All my girls have been practicing all summer, so they in the clubs right now in the winter. When they get enough brown skin girls, that's it. Mm-hmm. I need brown, I need light, I need red, I need a variety, I need thick, I need it all. It's important that y'all look different and original. Some of my girls I put on lightening pills. I lighten their skin. It's very controversial when we talk about that. But I'm like, do you want to work? Do you want to get paid? Or do you want to fade into the night? I like how her hair is a different color. That means I'm going to see her. I don't care if she's over there. I can see her. I'm going to remember those reds. I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to remember that look. That's good. So she didn't fade into the group. What are you going to do to stand out? So when you get into that part of it and that research of it and seeing like, oh, why does she have red hair or blonde or green? Because she didn't want to get faded into this dark. I turn all these lights out. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen? My outfit got a sparkle. There's a reason why that has rhinestones on it and maybe this one doesn't. The expense is different. But I'm going to be seen on stage when I move. That light don't hit me different. I may not be the best dancer, but I'm going to look like I'm the best dancer. So investing in outfits and knowing which ones complement your color, skin tone, and shape is important. You could just walk around in the blinged out G-string. Am I going to go full nude or am I going to keep some clothes on? There's clubs where you don't have to get full nude. You can stay in a little outfit. Not my favorite type of clubs, You make more if you're naked. You're here now. You decide. But if you're like, I'm not ready for that, your girlfriends will get you ready for that. You'll find a club that'll have, you can wear a little outfit. You don't have to take your top off, and then you'll find that. And then you may find somewhere where you're full nude. It just depends, what you want to do. So it's important to know what you want to do, because that means that you're stronger. If you don't know what you want to do, I can shape you into what I want you to do. I can groom you, get you a date, everything, dress you, put you in the club, change your hair, everything, and have you send 20 guys every night. I'm just like, yo, I don't even have to ask you to give me money. Because you're like, she looked out. You know? Another person may pull you out the club and say, I want to take her on the road with me. She listens. You do what someone says. Someone's looking for that. Okay? I want you to be careful. All right? Good job. You climbed that pole today. You got upside down today. Those were your goals that you wrote down. Here at the Pole Dance Studio, we like to make it happen. Think about your goals. So now seduction is nice as well. Okay? All right. Good job, Miss Autumn. Thank you, ladies, for your input. I like that. Right? No excuses, because Kat can come here anytime. Especially while I'm in school. It'd be nice to have somebody up in here. Y'all can practice. You practice the things. You watch a video. You repeat. Some girls are YouTube taught. But did they fall? Yup. They get back up? Yup. They just kept on doing it. Kept on doing it. You decide on what you want to do and how determined. You guys need shoes like Kat, because it's going to support your ankle more. That T-strap does not support your ankle. You know what I'm saying? You see you coming down hard. You're learning.
Right.
Take it back.
Right. Like my boyfriend, she didn't say, oh, you know, you beginning, you know, it's not going to be good for you. She was like, oh, get him, girl.
Everybody goes out and get them, and I tell studios they shouldn't recommend them. They're not right. You can also get the kind with your toe out so that it can breathe, so your foot is not sweaty. You know, but you definitely want the ankle support. You don't want your ankle to roll, you know, and then you tumble. And they be like, oh, beginners love it. They'll still get some money. But beginners fall, you know. So that's why when looking for a shoe, you want a breathable toe. We have it on the site as well. And something you can tie up to strengthen your muscles over your ankle and such. So you want something that's more protective like that. Versus like, oh, this one is this price and this one.
Do see all this, they do get everyone these kind of shoes, or with the open toe one, but it'd be something up their leg though.
And that helps her climb too. That pleather on her ankle, it's a little bit more. You guys had just that one little strap to grip on to. But if you have those, some girls start out in boots if they really want to climb. Okay. And so if you start out in a boot, you're going to have more, but then I'm limited on what I can do. You know, so you have to decide on which, because sometimes in the thigh boot, it's hard to come down into a split. You know, but and that's why you see some girls get a split and they can roll it down. Take some time, think about it, right? Do you have a loved one at home?
Not at the moment.
That's okay. So date.
Well, what was you going to say, though?
If you had a loved one at home, start with that person. And I don't mean like sit down, babe, and watch me. I mean like turn the music on, you get up in the morning nice and low, right? I want you to be in the mirror. Right? In the mirror like this. Get dressed in the morning, brushing your teeth. Start moving and getting used to somebody. Right. Start getting used to someone watching you. Start building your stamina by moving. Start admiring your body and your legs and stuff. Throw your leg up there, right? You up in the kitchen sometimes, just throw it up there and be like, what you doing, honey? Huh? You know, you should be around the house. If you don't have no one, then you stay around the house and you start stretching out. You have nice, pretty, long legs. That would be a feature, right? So instead of like crumpling your legs up, extend them. Open them up. Get your splits. Okay?
It's like when you go to hot Bikram again.
It's good. Yeah, Bikram is good.
I did it before. I stopped.
Yes. So, good job.
Thank you.
All right, gang, what y'all doing?
Stretch legs is pretty much, my legs is terrible. I hurt. Like this right here, that hurt. All of this hurt.
Keep doing it every day.
Yeah, that shit hurts so bad.
Now, is your schedule just permit you on a Friday night, or do you have open days during the week? Are you teaching?
Yeah, I have a few jobs, but it's my birthday and I want to treat myself to.
Oh, no, that's right.
Oh, look at you!
Happy birthday! Go get girl!
like, right, I'm out doing
They
this.
came by herself.
They came by herself, okay?
That's what you gotta do sometimes. Leave them behind. Leave them behind. What y'all drinking on over there?
It was some honey and some juice.
I ain't messing with y'all. I got some D&J down there. I ain't messing with
Got the Henny in
Henny, right?
Henny in my system.
You should be appreciating your jiggle. Bitches is paying to get their body.
Child, that's what I be telling her.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
Girl, they like that jig.
She gotta learn how to
You have to learn how to make it move.
and juice. That's the problem. Like, this is what I always said. Like,
So how do y'all do that when you put the on?
Let me see. What is it? She gotta focus on her concentration level of just like, let me see. Are you gonna hang out in Fishtown, Autumn?
No, I'm a restroom trip. I got a fight early in the morning, so I'm gonna go.
Where you headed to?
I'm just gonna go to. I've never been to Detroit.
Oh,
I'm going for a couple
Detroit.
days.
All right.
Detroit for a couple days. It's not gonna
It's
Detroit.
That's what I thought.
Tell me what you want me to believe. Find a studio everywhere you go.
Okay.
You know, we used to drop our cards off at hotels, and so you can pull it up now on your phone. And there we have a couple girls that came out of Detroit. Each person have a different style and flavor. So while you're down there, wherever you seeing, you know, take your time, go out, have some fun. Detroit's getting good with restaurants too, though.
Yeah, I heard it's changing.
Yeah, be safe. Detroit is also still a gangster city.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all. Bye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.